Не, ну вы представляете, сегодня нету фреймдропов. Это как возможно вообще? Вот так. Интернет стал лучше. Интернет стал веселей. Спасибо. Спасибо. Фоксиум. Во всяком случае, уже не дропаются фреймы, уже счастье. И висит весь народ в количестве одна штука, то есть я. Так. Так, что тут нажать? Наверное, надо игру запускать, да? Скорее всего, так это делают. Я ни черта не слышу, потому что тратишь... окей. Да, дорабатывай спокойно. О, так. Запускаемся, товарищи. Так, значит, десктоп-аудио включен. Да блин, окей, микрофон включен. Все, пофиг. Так. Нет, я должен удовлетвориться ОКР. Да, еще часик. Вот у меня просто по моему часовому поясу уже я закончил 40 минут назад, поэтому я вот здесь уже стримлю во всю силу, пока на улице светло. Ну да, ты, наверное, не слышишь. Так, окей. Еще раз. Усладил свой OCD. Десктоп аудио включен. Микрофон включен. Все. Десктоп аудио зелененький. Микрофон зелененький. Все, поехали. Так. Значит, в прошлый раз мы поиграли в третий эпизод. Потому что первые два я прошел еще, 3 года назад. Я не буду их перепроходить, я хочу дальше уже. Потому что я их по несколько раз, по-моему, перепроходил, когда там летсплей снимал еще миллиард лет назад. Вот, ну, наконец-то нормально постримили третий эпизод, не считая фреймдропов. Потому что я уже пробовал стримить его давно-давно, рандомом. Когда у меня были стримы совершенно не структурированные во всем подряд. Теперь так не будет. Теперь один стрим, одна игра, конечно же, потому что, надо заканчивать, значит, фигась, тут даже пиво Персел называется в честь автора комикса. Хорошо. Эпизод по. Значит, президент, короче, у него шарики за руки закатились. Окей. Господи, как это по-русски? Федерально насаждаемые, короче, групповые обнимашки. Эмбарго на путинг. Что дальше? Пудинг я сказал? Я же сказал пудинг. Буквы, по-моему, запутываются. Summon Max off to Washington to take care of these balls. Хорошо. Сейчас разберемся с Авраамом Линкольном или кто там. Да. New Power will rise, короче. Галактическая империя will rise. Let's go, boys. В общем, телекомпания Gamebox представляет из архивов этих... интересно, интро прям интро.
I am reborn. I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
You know, Max, sneaking the bug into that exorcism was an uncharacteristic stroke of genius.
Demonic possession is the gift that keeps on giving.
What? Oh, Commissioner. No, that was, Max's aunt. Yes, 14 packs a day. What's that? Yes? Yes? No! Yes? Sweet suffering Saint Sebastian on the sousaphone in a short story by Susan Sontag. We're on our way.
Let me guess. Our friendly neighborhood demon just burnt down another monastery.
No, Max, we have a far more bloodthirsty adversary this time. The President of the United States of America.
Всего лишь.
Who?
The man's gone nuts. He's enacting all kinds of crazy new laws.
What else is new?
Federally mandated group hugs before, during, and after all major sporting events.
So?
He's curtailing civil liberties, threatening the environment.
Hey, that makes 3 of us.
And he's about to introduce mandatory gun registration.
Get the keys.
Офигеть. Синее интро. Нифига себе. Какое разнообразие опенинга. Дало мозгов прям вообще. Я увидел фамилию Боган, подумал про этого Эдуарда Бугунова. Вообще не могу. Ну ок. Подумал. Там еще Кодек Блэк. Кодек Блэк, ну вы поняли, Кодек.
If you just let me drive.
And I have to point out that we could have avoided this gruesome accident if you hadn't jumped on my head shouting Jersey Devil, and firing your gun out the window.
I swear that woman was a dead ringer for him.
Well, here we are, standing in an open field west of the White House.
Let's go bring the hammer down on that so-called commander-in-chief.
Короче, тихо целость, ну им пофиг, короче, было. Ну, заехали мы на территорию Белого дома, и чё?
Any golf balls? Nope.
Окей. Короче, тут есть опциональный... Нет, не опциональный. Missable achievement, короче. Тут можно найти пасхальное яйцо в этой, господи, как это, лунке. Посмотрим еще. О, привет, чувак. А как ты тут оказался? Двухзубый Джимми, а? Taking your sweet time.
Oh, great! What are you guys doing here?
Oh, just saving the world. What are you doing here?
I happen to take my vacations at the White House, and I needed a little R&R. Speaking of which, beat it.
Хорошо. Как скажешь, дочен? Так, что тут у нас есть? Куст. Интересно. Значит, короче, мы играем за Эдуарда Бугунова, Кодека Блэка. That settles it. Хорошо бегаю все-таки. Что тут? Пожалуйста, не кормите субмарин. А если я хочу? You can't stop me.
The White House pool. Most secure waiting pool on Earth.
Заметно.
Please do not feed the submarine.
What can you feed a submarine anyway?
Nothing. Weren't you listening?
Я что-то забыл, что... Точнее, я же вообще не играл, я же не смотрел геймплей этого эпизода. Я поэтому думал, блин, наверное, тоже опять начинается все в офисе Сэма и Макса, а потом они едут в Белый дом. Правда, как это будет устроено, они еще между штатами там проедут. Короче, за одну маленькую катсцену. Не знаю.
It's always in the last place you look.
Написано. А что на ней написано? Нет. Я не буду сам... Хотя нет, да, хочу себя избить, конечно же. Давайте.
There are so many other things to punch.
Хорошо. Не-не, Макс, избивай Макс.
There are so many other things to punch.
Хорошо. Они даже не вооружены, они просто стоят, блин, как
Assaulting our
швейцары.
secret service agents is one of the leading causes of getting yourself killed.
Хорошо, Теодор Качинский. У них даже тюнинг у машины появился, да, какой-то еще. Дикари прям. Главное, чтобы они не нанесли Дикари Lost Profits. Это было бы не очень. Your name here.
Your name here. For naming rights to this building, please contact the Office of Desperation Accounting.
Oh boy, can we, Sam? Please?
We'll see, little buddy.
Фига себе, там на улице гавкают собаки, я думаю, где-то. Кодек Блэк и Эдуард Бугунов добывают деньги на полнометражку по шоколадный творог. Ой. Может, пудинг? Пудинг, мы поняли. Может, он его запретил Авраам Линкольн.
Post no bills. I'm surprised this sign survived the Clinton administration.
Окей.
Post no bills. I'm surprised this sign survived the Clinton administration.
Великолепно.
Suspect yourself.
That's so Madonna.
Две ржачные шутки подряд, спасибо.
Nice stool.
It looks a little like a weird space creature, poised to devour the unwary mortal foolish enough to sit on it. I like that in a stool.
Окей, жалко, что стул киномана такими качествами не обладает.
Hey, this phone only takes Susan B. Anthony dollars.
It must be one of those stupid 555 phones.
Yes, actually. 555-1984.
О!
Hey, Sam, did I ever mention how I've memorized pi to 1,000 decimal places? It's 3.14159265358979.
Mac, do you have a piece of paper handy?
You want to write down the phone number?
I remember the number. I want to write myself a reminder to smother you with a pillow in your sleep.
Гениально. Блин, вообще прям искрометный юмор попёр.
Valet parking, $2. Way to knock down that deficit.
О! Чё там, есть газетка новая какая-нибудь?
There is a small mailbox here.
It's one of those ornamental mailboxes that doesn't actually open.
That's government efficiency for you.
С этой стороны
Where are we
лучше.
going, Sam?
Всё-таки в офис можно
Never
поехать.
mind.
We may be going nowhere, but at least we're making good time.
Yeah, baby.
White paint, Christmas lights, and a small barbecue.
Everything somebody would need to renovate, decorate, and then accidentally burn the place to the ground.
Later, Max, later.
А пропан у вас есть?
Step aside, buddy. Freelance police.
Just a moment, sir. Papa Bear, this is Super Bowl. Possible situation at the front door. Talking dog and, rabbit trying to gain access to the OO. Please advise, over.
Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's a negative on the access permissions, sir. I'll have to ask you and your little friend to step away from the White House.
Doggy Daddy, this is Loose Cannon. Request permission to pants this goon. Over.
Before we try physical violence, Max, let's try dazzling the man with our razor-sharp wit and labyrinthine logical conundrums.
Emotional violence. Good plan.
Emotional damage.
Did you call yourself Super Bowl?
Codename, sir. I'm a bouncer. Secret Service humor.
And who's Papa Bear?
Section chief. Runs the operation. Protects the president.
Oh, Super Bowl. I get it.
I want to talk to your manager.
No can do, sir. He's with the president.
Don't you get bored guarding this door?
It's a rewarding job, sir. Doing my part. Keeping the president safe.
Hey, Super Bowl. I'd like you to smell these two handkerchiefs and tell me which one smells more like chloroform.
Not now, Max. Is that all you do? Guard this door?
That's my primary assignment, sir.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Try to guess it while I drop increasingly heavy weights near your head.
What's your secondary assignment?
Varies. Receptionist, maintenance, light grounds work, public relations.
Public relations?
I'm a people person, sir.
They have you guys doing odd jobs too?
Cutback, sir. Employee Reduction and Consolidation Act of 2003. These sunglasses aren't cheap.
Hey, Super Bowl. What gauge syringe would be best for injecting you with a knockout serum? Just a hypothetical.
You really have time to do everything else and guard this door?
I make the time, sir. It's what I do.
I eat John. Is what I do.
Let us in, pal. We're freelance police, here to save the president.
I thought we were here to stop the president by any means necessary.
I was going to wait to mention that part, Max.
Either way, sir, you can't get inside. Orders.
Seriously, Jack, let us in. It's a national emergency.
No can do, sir.
It's going to be tougher than I thought to trick this goon and get inside.
I heard that, sir. And it's going to be impossible.
Hey, no fair. You're not supposed to listen to casual asides.
It's in the job description, sir. Report all stage whispers, soliloquies, and casual asides to the proper authorities.
Curse them! They've thought of everything.
Finest security force in the world, sir.
Дало
I've
мозгов.
had enough of this.
Papa Bear, this is Super Bowl. Perps exiting Zone 4 now. Seem disgruntled. Stay on the lookout. Over.
Now can we push him down and beat him with sewage-filled garbage bags until he runs crying into the reflecting pool?
Tempting, Max, but these Secret Service guys hold a grudge.
Так. Окей, секунду. Мне что-то заинтересовало, что такое reflecting pool. Так. Я умею писать. Я умею писать. О, интересно, не знал о таком понятии. Интересно. Что прям... Окей. Не глубокий бассейн, да там, чтобы отражалось хорошо. О, дало мозгов, что могу сказать. Так. Значит, по фреймдропам ситуация... Вообще нету фреймдропов? Ну, вообще, короче, окей. Значит, это что-то с интернетом было неделю подряд, получается. Ну, ок. Сейчас. Так. Так. Так, ну, как я вижу, в чате пока особо живых людей нету, кроме одного. Ну, посмотрим. Посмотрим. Окей, не знаю, почему зловещий смех. Ну вот, зловещий смех. В общем, едем обратно в офис.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
I'll drive.
Not while I'm alive.
Exactly.
Здрасте. Что этот лашпет там делает? Иди сюда! Иди сюда! О,
Whoa, look, Max. It's our favorite cultish crackpot, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss. I want to buy something. Take my credit card. Put me on your mailing list. Anyone you want me to recruit?
You're supposed to give the Stockholm Syndrome a few days to kick in, Max.
Who has that kind of time?
What's a big celebrity like you doing on our street, Hugh Bliss?
Why, I'm spreading the great news about prismatology!
The magic and science of unlocking the harmony of colors for a revolution in holistic personal and interpersonal well-being?
Now translated into 15,000 different languages, including Esperanto. Hooray!
Hooray!
Are the books selling well?
Selling? You can't put a price on imagination. You can't sell the wonder of a daydream or the laughter of a child.
He's right. I've tried.
там кап вообще у Макса.
What was your book about again?
Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness? It's about everything and nothing at all. Oh,
Александр Полярный, в общем, я понял.
What's this prismatology nonsense really about?
all it is the total reawakening of mind, body, and spirit in a rainbow of true bliss. Ah.
I'm really excited.
Uh-huh. And how do we do that?
Okay. Simply focus on the orange at the core of your spirit.
Orange box.
Okay. No, wait.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Shift your consciousness to the ultraviolet.
Ультрафиолет.
Mix it with the indigo of your imagination, and then let it slide down the rainbow of your hopes and dreams.
Wow, I can't believe it was so simple.
Да, прям индиго профиси нам рассказали какой-то.
How do you stay in business?
With the magic of volume and free delivery.
You can have all the colors delivered to your home for no green.
I don't get it.
Ладно, хоть я понял.
Show us a magic trick, Hugh Bliss.
Magic is easy when the colors of your soul are...
Yeah, less chatter, more magic.
Okay. How about I disappear?
Well, your mind reading is obviously still working.
It is. Now watch me as I vanish. Except you won't be able to watch me because I'll be gone.
Ура! Он исчез.
Hey, a free home delivery sign.
Вот для чего это надо было сделать, чтобы стырить у него вывеску. Ой, я промазал по нему. Давай.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Хай. Нет. I don't give a shit.
Stay colorful.
Короче. Stay noided. Лучше. Так, что там пёсово так? А что так?
President appoints action figure as Secretary of Defense.
That is pretty crazy.
Well, at least it was an action figure of John Shaft.
Oh, I can dig it.
Yeah, baby. Окей. Двуголовый обезьян, по-моему, из Monkey Island. Да?
Non-mafia-owned casino destroyed by mysterious explosion.
Mysterious? I gave my name to reporters and even posed for pictures.
Sometimes blowing something up is its own reward, pal.
А что такое клэмбейк? Так, лэмбейк. Так, значит, это... О, это прям... Приготовление морепродуктов прям такой... Господи. Телеграм, что ты меня там уведомляешь? Об обновлении своим. Ты уже меня обновлял. Обновлял. Уведомлял. Лашпетский. Лашпет. Так. Клэм. Ну да, клэмс, типа. Steamed clams. То есть steamed hams. Значит, есть клэмбейк, значит, у Скиннера хэмбейк. Ха. Так. У нас штрейт, пацаны. Вперед в
Shake it,
магазин.
Bosco.
Greetings, comrades dog and rabbit.
I'm having trouble placing the accent this month. Mid-Atlantic states? The San Fernando Valley?
I get more of a vague Baltic vibe. Something in a light Czech pattern.
Ha ha ha! Comrade Maximilian makes the funny joke.
Это же
I
не
am
Кобедек.
Vladimir Ilyevich Boskovorsky, Russian proprietor of Workers' glorious warehouse of inconvenience, no?
No.
But now I make new start in America, which I love. So there's no need to aiming sophisticated targeting equipment at me.
What's with the Soviet bloc, Bosco?
It's perfectly natural, comrades. I work with the American government in spirit of glasnost. They know. They know.
Who knows what?
The feds, man. Uncle Sam. The government's watching us all the time.
So that's why I always feel an overbearing presence just out of my field of vision, watching and judging my every move.
Да.
That's me, Max. We want to buy something.
Is evil but necessary private enterprise.
What do you got?
Is most glorious invention, comrades. Is useful for, how you say, questioning.
Questioning.
Is true serum. Makes easy even the most difficult, how do you say, interrogation.
Interrogation.
Truth serum? Is this another one of your half-baked, overpriced gimmicks, or does it actually work?
Both will make anyone get rid of inhibitions and telling, how you say, complete and honest truth.
Your accent sucks. Hey, it's already working.
We'd like that truth serum, Comrade Boscovich.
Is good. Price is 867.5309 rubles.
How much is that in real money?
$100 million.
I think your rate of exchange is a little off, Boskovorsky.
Да не, нормально.
Fall of Berlin Wall brings great strength to our economy.
Do you have any potatoes in the likeness of Catholic saints?
Нет,
Это что такое?
Do you have any souvenir snow globes from the Mystery Vortex?
нет.
Ну нет и
Nothing for
нет.
us right now.
Боцкович ответ.
Something in here smells like fermented hate.
It's like sweaty jockstraps soaked in boiled cabbage with a dash of sulfur.
Keep it down, guys. You're scaring off the other customers.
What other customers? Max and I are always the only ones in here.
What? I mean, it's good thing. Merchandise is always available.
Coming in here is like visiting old friends.
Some of these cereal boxes are from the McKinley administration.
I carved our initials in one of the weenies, so we'll be best friends forever, Sam.
When's the last time you cleaned out the weenie rotisserie?
Needs no cleaning. Adds vintage flavor to tasty Franks.
Ну, хорошо.
See you later, Bosco.
Is no Bosco, comrades. He's only loyal worker Bosco Vorsky, who is no threat to glorious American government
Да, охотно
whatsoever.
верю. Тут ничего не поменялось, по-моему, да? Так, ну давайте.
Ooh, fun!
Да разнообразие. То есть, наоборот, под традиции.
Nothing like a gaggle of security cameras pointed at a guy to make him feel at home.
I'm comfortable with it because I'm uncommonly photogenic.
What do we have here? Organ trader? Self-loathing weekly? Hot bunny?
Ooh, let me see that.
Hot bunny?
No, self-loathing weekly.
А тут ничего не поменялось. Окей, я... О, стоп,
$1
лотерея.
lottery tickets, $2.
I'm feeling lucky already.
А можно бесплатную доставку лотерейных билетов? А, ладно. Wish that I'm going home. Так. Just in case. Ой. Чё? Окей, еще такая кнопка есть тут. Фэнфандинг какой тут, ну и себе, ладно. Так, что там по телеку?
My fellow Americans, we must remember to live life to the fullest and keep joy in our hearts. To that end, I have introduced mandatory psychological examinations to guarantee that all citizens meet the minimum required level of joy and goodwill.
He's like a kinder, gentler Mussolini.
Дало мозгов. Там ничего больше нету по телеку.
My fellow Americans, to that end,
He's like...
Да, хорошо. Нормально, такому Муссолини, спасибо. Так, там никого нету, да, он в отпуске.
Anybody home? Guess not.
Так, лампа. Что там в клозете у нас?
This charred pile of scrap serves as a touching reminder of the fun we had at WARP-TV.
I've determined that whether for food or for sport, I just really enjoy frying things.
It's our favorite shifty card cheat, Leonard's Steak Charmer.
How you doing, Leonard? Good, good.
Я все понял, я все абсолютно понял.
Brady Culture's hair. It makes for an unwieldy but oh so enchanting memento of our first case in a long while.
He howled like a sick wallaby when I shaved it off him. Good times.
Что тут может быть полезного-то? Там слава лампы, ничего интересного.
Someone once told me that the contents of a lava...
That was me.
Which is why I haven't tried it.
Ну да. Так, что там? В донатах, донатив копатели.
The donut.
Ой.
The donut box is a happy reminder of a bygone era, specifically last July.
Ясно, понятно. Так, значит. Дахт. Окей.
Hello, constituents. This is your president. When I took office 3 years ago, I made a solemn promise to help you, the American people. Now, thanks to your collective short-term memory, I can say that I've delivered on that promise.
Прекрасно. Просто прекрасно.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Mr. Pizza. 2 medium pineapple and asbestos pies, please. Oh, yeah? Well, same to you, jerk.
What'd he say?
Thank you, and have a nice day.
Who are you calling, Sam?
The White House.
White House, Agent Superball speaking.
Have you checked the baby?
Yes, sir. Sleeping soundly.
Oh, good job then.
Who are you calling?
Гениально.
The White House.
White House, Agent Superball speaking.
We've got 2 very special agents coming to the White House today. One is tall, well-dressed, and devilishly handsome, and the other is Max. Grant them full clearance, over.
Can't do that without approval forms signed in triplicate, sir. Regulations.
Oops.
Who are you calling, Sam?
The White House.
White House.
Hello, please hold.
Roger that.
Our phone bill is sure gonna be expensive this month.
It's okay, Max. I've been paying them out of your retirement fund.
Hello. Is anyone there?
Who are you calling, Sam?
А, окей, я так оставлю,
The
да?
White House. Hello, please hold.
В первом
Our
эти.
phone bill.
It's okay.
Гениально, да? Да, все, я пошел тогда. Гениально. Что-то не очень там текстурка офиса. Ой. А, нет, это я не могу эту машину заюзать. Глупый интерес.
As we found out after the incident with the garden hose. Ah, memories.
Tampering with the mail is a federal offense, punishable by fine and...
А,
We
окей.
found out after the
Что, нормальный инцидент был. Наверное. Я не вижу. Ура, Тиндер. Здрасте. Да.
Hey, Sybil, what's new in the world of frequent random career reassessment?
Hi, fellas. I'm really excited. I've found the perfect job for me.
You don't say.
That's right. I, Sybil Pandemic, am now a professional matchmaker.
I thought I smelled phosphorus.
I thought I smelled that joke coming down the turnpike, burning oil and dragging its muffler.
It's a dating service, Max. I figured that if a smart, successful career woman like me could be having so much trouble finding a date, there must be plenty of other people who could use help.
You're having trouble finding your soulmate?
You don't know the half of it. It seems like all the guys I meet are total losers. No offense.
None taken. Hey!
Or else they're borderline psychopaths. No offense.
None taken. It's the borderline cases you have to watch out for.
What kind of man are you looking for?
Older men. Guys with a little history to them are such a turn on. Oh, and tall men. And distinguished. And he should be experienced.
All right, enough already. Yes, I will go out with you, Sybil.
I thought she was talking about me.
Ой, я только сейчас заметил, что я не поднимал свой микрофон. Микрофон поднят. Ура! Так.
Could you find dates for Max and me?
Seriously? I mean, sure. Why not? Stranger things have happened. I guess. They must have. Somewhere.
I'm choosing not to be offended by that.
What do we need to do?
It's easy. Just submit an application.
What kind of stuff is on this application?
The usual. Your best traits and what kind of person you're looking for.
Hooks for hands! Hooks for hands!
When you're done, I'll put the application into my computer, which analyzes your personality matrix at 15 essential compatibility points.
I don't have a personality matrix so much as a personality vector.
Once we've found a match, you call your date and agree on a time and place. Let me help you guys out. Tell me your good points and what you're looking for in a date.
О,
I'm very spiritual.
A disciple of the ancient ones, enacting dark magic rituals to bring forth their reign again upon this earth. Rise, Shigarath! Rise, Abyag Solam!
да. Угу.
She should have an air of mystery.
Making frequent passing mention to her time on the chain gang, but when pressed, revealing nothing.
Окей, надо, наверное, потом будет понять, какие трейты надо выбирать-то.
That's all I can think of.
Oh, that's plenty. Now I'll just put your applications into the computer. And there it is. Max, it says your perfect match is...
Cybernetic laser eyes, oh please, oh please, oh please.
Well, that's interesting. It says your perfect match is Sam.
Disturbing, and yet somehow not completely unexpected.
And Sam, your ideal soulmate is...
Wait for it.
Max.
Well, there goes another blow to the concept of a fair and just universe.
Hey Sam, what do you say we never ever speak of this again?
Way ahead of you, little buddy. What's next on the career horizon?
Next, this is it. What could be a better job than helping people find their perfect match?
Volcano God.
Good point. I'll I'll stick to the dating business, though.
How many couples have you managed to escort to romantic bliss?
So far, none.
None is the loneliest number.
But I've got a feeling things will start to pick up after the holidays. All that stress makes for a lot of messy breakups, and a lot of people looking for romance on the rebound.
So we have something to look forward to.
Я слышал там звук волчара, что был на фоне. Что-то я не понял, что это было. Окей.
How's business?
Slow right now, but those applications are going to start coming in at any moment.
Да, прям. Вообще.
How does this dating service...
People submit once we've found a match, you call...
Окей.
See you around, Sybil.
See you around. Так. Чё такого тут?
You boys want to try the dating scene again?
No thanks. Last time was too horrifying.
Just drop an application in there if you change your mind.
Лол. Окей, надо application потом найти. Так, у меня пока application это бесплатная доставка на дом. Это не считается, наверное, за application.
I'm afraid to touch those. Poughkeepsie man slays 3 in asparagus rampage.
Кошмар.
That's where I do video intros for my dating service.
Why's the door locked?
It's locked? Damn it. I don't even have a key to that door.
Упс. Как это печально. Ну бы... О! Чё на кактусе там ещё?
Romance is a lot like this cactus.
Sharp and prickly at first, but worth the effort for the miracle of life at its core.
I was thinking more fake and unappealing, but your answer's good too. It's
Действительно.
unnerving how his eyes seem to follow me wherever I go.
That fox is totally checking you out. Go for it, Sam!
Yeah, baby. I will do just that. Так, окей. Так тихо на стриме, капец. Ладно, хоть играть интересно. Так, ну я пока там это развлеку себя. Похожу там. Ой, надо сходить. Окей. Это я как будто на Твиче стримлю. Там обычно так было. Правда, у Твича там уже автоматом не сохранять записи навсегда. А тут они сохранятся, поэтому... ну и хорошо. Ну и хорошо. Никаких дропнутых фреймов. Окей. Так, наверное, надо было заранее анонсировать стрим, хотя, наверное, все-таки скорее дело в том, что все заняты, кто обычно смотрит стрим. Ха-ха. Так. Продолжаем. В общем, пока тут нечего ловить. Значит, приз холд еще похолдим. Что-нибудь там тебе можно будет сделать около Белого дома?
Where we go?
Угадай.
We're off to the White House.
Oh boy!
А, это была тень от птицы, я что-то не понял, что это было.
Hello. Is anyone there? Hello.
Да, Hello, Завен. Все, я пошел, короче.
Hello.
Go The Whitey House. Full of whiteys.
Now, a lot of these same folks will say that we're wrong for introducing this federal pudding embargo. They envy our freedom. I ask you, what have they got to hide? Unless they're secretly sitting on stockpiles of pudding, and oh yes, we will find them, they've got nothing to be afraid of. So in conclusion, America, get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on, marzipan, and good night.
It's worse than we thought, Max. He's crazier than a caffeine-addled dingo in an Adelaide maternity ward.
I think he makes a lot of good points. Those puddings are trying to steal our jobs. And I especially like how he does that spinny thing with his eyes.
By the whiskey-soaked beard of Ulysses S. Grant, that's it. The president's not crazy. He's been hypnotized. We've got to snap him out of it, Max.
Yeah.
And pronto.
How do we do that again?
We hit him over the head, like we do with all hypnotized people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Oops. Oh, magazines, baby.
House of Representatives and Gardens.
Хорошая жена. Хороший герб США. Так. Обезьянка, обезьянка, обезьянка. Я вижу обезьянку.
It's a stack of pithy campaign slogans.
Oh, don't fool with those. Wouldn't want to be caught on national TV with my drawers down. Again.
Хорошо. Это угони, ну там что-то из Клинтона, да? Окей, а это? Free Home Delivery. Чё, Чё, чё тебе не нравится? Так.
Hands off the cameras.
И что такое? Hands off the cameras, hands off everything.
The Liberty Bell is a light for this room, just as America is a light for...
Yuck! Metaphor is such an ugly quality in furniture.
Ой, хорошо. Так, что тут? Badges. Что там за badges?
It's a bunch of merit badges from the Weasel Scouts.
I got one of those once, but they took it away when they found out what I used for bait.
Oops.
Take a look at that.
I love this country.
Nice globe.
Amazing how often I need it in this job. Hey now, that's my super special top secret ribbon. Don't touch it.
Ничего нельзя трогать. О, национальный бюджет.
Stand back, son. That there's the national budget. Stand back, son. That there's the national budget.
Вообще. Вот это я понимаю бюджет.
Hey, Mac, do you work here?
What tipped you off?
We're freelance police, buddy. This is a national emergency.
And we don't appreciate your sassy mouth.
Auditions for new White House pet are down the hall.
This can only end in violence.
This guy's voice sounds familiar. Do you recognize him, Max?
Half the time, I don't even recognize you, Sam.
I'm over here, little buddy.
Who said that?
Do I know you from somewhere?
Yeah, I'm that voice in the back of your head that tells you to mind your own business.
The veiled threats, the surly tone. I've got it.
Okay.
You're that pit boss from
No,
the
okay.
toy mafia.
I smell a conspiracy.
You smell a nosy dog who's going to get smacked if he don't stop asking questions.
What's the toy mafia got to do with the Secret Service?
What toy mafia?
Oh, he's good, Sam.
The Orso Nostra, the sacred organization you inducted me and Max into in a time-honored ceremony.
The one that we infiltrated, repeatedly duped, and then blew up in a fiery explosion of death and property damage.
I was going to casually forget to mention that part, Max.
That's a very entertaining story, chowderheads. Now, run along and play whilst I protect the leader of our country.
I think somebody may have hypnotized the president while you weren't looking. You, perhaps.
Very funny.
What do you do around here?
I give out free t-shirts to the visitor who asks the dumbest question of the day. Please accept my apologies, but we're all out of Husky Boys sizes.
Woo! Double burn!
I thought you were on my side, Max.
I just call him like I see him, Sam.
You're the president's personal bodyguard?
You catch on quick.
We need to have a private meeting with the president. National security.
Go right ahead.
I meant private, as in wait outside and we'll call you when we need you.
And national security, as in, we need to clobber the president on the head to break his hypnotic trance.
Your gift for subterfuge is uncanny, Max.
And that's uncanny as in, you two try anything and I'll plug you.
You're always with the president?
Even when he's got a, you know...
Always. I never leave his side.
Your codependency sickens me.
And it sickens me in exactly the same way, doesn't it, Max? I mean, Sam.
Так, мне надо проверить. А вдруг я что-то не так настроил стрим, поэтому никто не приходит. Так. Allow embedding. Что такое allow embedding? Ладно, шучу. Так. Окей. Продолжаем. Лол.
What's behind that door?
It's a private club for people who aren't annoying me. You two ain't invited.
Should we pummel him together, Sam, or would you rather take turns?
We can create a national security incident after we've saved the president, Max. Seriously, pal, what's behind that door?
It's the door to the war room, with unrestricted access to the United States' entire arsenal of long-range missile weapons.
There's no part of that sentence I didn't like.
Then it's unanimous. We'd like a tour.
Nobody gets into the war room during peacetime. Stay away from it, or I'll have to escort you out.
2 for the war room, please.
Nothing doing.
But Max came all this way. He's been dreaming of it for years. Can you look into those big brown slits he uses for eyes and crush the lifelong dream of a childlike rabbity creature?
Even if I were moved by that kind of thing, which I ain't, this door stays locked at all times, unless we're in a war.
We'll be back.
I cannot wait.
Так.
Hands off, boy! That's my presidential calendar.
Ну, окей, no shit, Sherlock. Так, значит. Трофей.
U.S. Senate Talent Show, 2nd place.
My finest hour.
Apparently, even U.S. presidents have mothers. I'm not sure who this is, but he must be important. Is that a potted plant, or the Vice President of the United States?
It is hard to tell the difference.
This is either an early draft of the Declaration of Independence, or a crude map of Lithuania.
Or
This is either an early draft of the Declaration of Independence, or a crude map of Lithuania.
гениальная шутка.
Roosevelt's boxing gloves, encased in lucite.
TR or FDR?
ER, I think.
Do сайт, окей. Новые слова прям. Вообще, suspect yourself. О, открытый пластик. Окей, интересно. Так, значит, дверь не открывается.
No one enters the war
А чё
room.
так?
That's it. You two are coming with me. And stay out. Now I have to get back to the president. He's not supposed to be alone.
Excuse me?
Oh, welcome, Governor Whizzer. The president has been waiting for you.
Governor Whizzer?
Hey, who better to run a state than a washed-up, urination-loving former child star?
No one.
Hello, this is the White House. Hello. Can't talk now. I'm on the phone.
Sorry for interrupting.
Hello.
He's on the
Is anyone
phone.
there? Hello. Hello.
Who's there?
Is anyone there? Hello. Hello.
Окей, все, мне надоело. Давай обратно скочу.
Is anyone there?
No, sir. I said soda abuse. It's a very important issue.
Was I? No comprende, son.
But I'm speaking English.
Ah, are you two fellas the interpreters? It's about time. Darndest thing, we just had a couple imposters in here. Dead ringers for you two.
Were they
Oopsie
walking
buckets.
around examining everything and engaging everyone in pointless conversations?
Those are the ones.
Those accursed clones. When will their devilish mimicry end?
Help me out with this here potentate, would you? Can't understand a dang word.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't even have an accent.
Uno momento, por favor. Impatient little guy, ain't he?
Интересно. Интересно.
What's new, Whizzer?
That's Governor Whizzer, thank you very much.
What are you the governor of?
The 51st and greatest state, West Dakota. Don't you guys read the papers?
Just the funnies.
You mean the obituaries, Max.
Potato, potato.
We're a young state, but with our own rich traditions that make us a distinct tourist destination, apart from the North and South.
How did you get into politics?
I won the election. It was a very close race, but I totally won the popular vote.
Was it a runoff election? You see what I did there? Runoff? 'Cause he's Whizzer?
You're still the master of 4th grade gutter humor, Max. What were your qualifications for office?
I'm a television celebrity.
Now there's a platform I can get behind.
What brings you to the Oval Office?
I'm trying to build up nationwide support for the MRSAPP.
Who's Mr. Sapp? And why didn't you want me to know you were talking about him? I can spell, you know.
It's the Mount Rushmore Soda Abuse Prevention Program. It's totally changed my life. I've been carbonation free for over 4 weeks now.
Tell us about the MRSAPP. Be brief.
I started the Mount Rushmore Soda Abuse Prevention Program after I became governor to help people get flat like me. But if we can't get federal funding, people all over the Dakotas are going to get right back on the pop.
I don't work 8 hours a day, 6 days a week just to throw my money away for some washed-up soda junkies with no sense of self-control.
You don't have any money, Max.
Oh, right. Never mind. Good luck with that, Wiz.
So you've really kicked the soda habit, huh?
And how? Back when I was on the pop, I was in a real downward spiral. That endless cycle of always looking for my next fizz, then having to take time out for number one. Then I saw that documentary about Peanut Franklin, and it convinced me I didn't want to be just another self-destructive former child star.
Peanut Franklin, the lovable star of mixed nuts who was found in a seedy Hollywood motel room dead of anaphylactic shock?
What you mean you ain't got no jelly?
Still too soon, Max. Are you sure you wouldn't like a nice cold soda?
Gee, thanks. I'll take a... Whoa, no! Stay strong, Wizard. You control the bubbles. The bubbles don't control you. Stop talking about soda, will ya?
Stop talking about the crisp, clean taste or the effervescent fizz as it pours over ice into a frosty glass?
All of it. I've been completely flat for over a month now. I can't go back to the way I used to be. I just can't.
We're ready to interpret for you.
Don't tell me. The president needs the interpreter.
What did he say, Sam?
I'm speaking English. I don't even have an accent.
Can't understand a word.
We're ready to interpret.
Don't tell me.
What did he? Can't understand.
See you around, Wizard.
Подушечки. Oh.
Throw pillows shaped like stars. Interesting, since actual stars are shaped more like throw pillows. Looks like there are rats in the Oval Office.
Sam, you've finally done it. A straight line so easy, even I won't touch it.
This urn says Fluffy on it.
Wasn't that Warren G. Harding's nickname?
These plates commemorate the core values of freedom-loving peoples everywhere.
Eating a lot and hitting things with sticks?
Exactly.
О, какой.
Is that a Rothko?
No, Sam, it's a painting.
Sheesh.
Вот. Это художник. Это художник такой. Интересно. Ага, да. Да, прям точно это водка я прям отсюда вижу. Что-то я вспомнил видео Озон. Там отсюда прям пахнет. Окей. Ладно, я на все посмотрел, можно интерпретировать.
We come in peace, as far as you know.
Whoa, finally! The interpreters. Where have you been?
Keep up the good work.
You've got to know when to hold them.
The man's a genius, Sam. I almost feel bad for doing this.
It's for the good of the country, Max.
Еще.
Hello, Mr. President. We're ready to interpret for you.
All right, let's get this party started.
Okay,
Mr. President, my fellow Americans, I come to warn you about a serious epidemic facing our country. The scourge of soda abuse. Many former popheads like myself found ourselves in the endless cycle of addiction and elimination until we believed there was no hope.
I don't know what you're saying, son, but you're selling it, boy. Good job.
I ask you, how long can this epidemic continue?
What was that?
He said...
Туда КПТ пресса.
What's a guy got to do to get a drink around here?
Aha, I know what you need. An ice cold orange sugar fizz. I swear by him.
No, that's not what I want at all. I must resist. But I am thirsty, and just one couldn't hurt.
frosty cold and so delicious.
All the progress I've made. They were about to give me my 5-week pin.
I almost feel bad about this.
I don't have a conscience, Sam. What's your excuse?
Oh, blessed angels of carbonation, fill me with your syrupy nectar.
Ew!
Yeah, now I'm not so much guilty as repulsed.
Keep it coming. More! I need more! I need a bathroom! Which way is the bathroom?
Which way is the war room?
It's that door right over there. But I don't.
Oh, thank you!
Where do you think you're going?
I've got to get in there! Bad!
We've got a priority red number 2 here in the Oval Office.
No, it's just number 1.
Escorting the suspect to holding cell for interrogation. Come with me, sir.
But it'll only take a second. Please, let me go!
That was fun!
Okay, now I didn't catch all that. What did he say?
Hello, Mr. You've been hypnotized, Mr. President. For the good of America, you have to snap out of it.
Poppycock, I'm still as sharp as a vegetarian piranha's tooth.
He's madder than a Mongol with saddle rash and a yak blood allergy.
Diplomacy's not working, Sam. I'll get the brass knuckles.
Wake
Snap
up,
out of it,
Mr.
Chief.
Less
Anderson.
talk, more clobbering.
Угу. Так. Так.
Freelance police, you're under arrest.
Freelance police? Now there's the kind of can-do vigilante attitude that makes America strong.
Finally, someone who appreciates our greater calling.
Seriously, you're under arrest.
Oh, you can't arrest me.
Foolish chief executive! Does he not fear us?
Trust us, Mr. President. It's for your own good.
Nah, see, it's the Secret Service regulations. I can't leave the Oval Office.
We'll be back, sir.
Oh, you're still under arrest.
Hello, Mr. You're still under arrest. We can get your administration back on track with just a hint of bloodshed if you'll just...
Where does the little one keep his gun?
Best not to think about it, sir. We'll be back, sir.
It's fucking the... Так.
Now it's time for some checks and balances, freelance police style. Max, will you do the honors?
Gladly.
Look it, fellas. My fingertips look like little tadpoles.
Опс. А, ну ладно.
They just don't make these guys like they used to.
That's no guy, Max. It's a damned ugly puppet.
Ah, the drawstring in his back should have been our first clue.
Our first clue should have been the swirly eyes. But, silly me, I thought hypnotizee, not hypnotizer.
What?
Yes, an ingenious device being used to hypnotize the TV-watching public. But who was controlling him?
Gonna take days to get that smell out of the interrogation room. What? What have you done?
He was like that when we got here.
Sam did it!
So these two numbskulls managed to off the president.
It was a deep tissue massage gone horribly wrong. Ninjas.
Sam did it!
Still, ratings from the last State of the Union address were even lower than reruns of Midtown Cowboys. I didn't expect to have to replace the president so soon, but now that these idiots have forced my hand...
We're standing right here.
We can hear everything you're saying.
It's time for a leader the people will have to listen to. Agents Jackson, Burr, and DeGambe, we are moving the timeline forward. Commence phase 2 of the operation. I'll prepare the new candidate.
Not quite the reaction I would have expected from a Secret Service agent discovering two people over the decapitated body of the president.
What do you think this fake body is made of? Can I keep it?
No time for that now, Max. We've got to stop the... Wait, what's that noise? blessed scuba diving Buddha on a banana boat with cocktail onions and a map to the stars' homes.
Yeah!
They've reanimated America's most beloved president.
I always thought Taft was shorter.
Not Taft, you deficient.
My fellow Americans, I am Abraham Lincoln. As you know by now, your president was recently murdered by two mysterious interpreters. But turn not to fear and despair. I have returned to guide us through this troubled time. A vote for me is a vote for Abraham Lincoln.
I'll get it!
What's that? Uh-huh. Lincoln Memorial, right. Hydraulic motors and robotic implants. Yes. Okay. I see. We're on it.
Wrong number?
That was the commissioner, Max. If this new Mecha Lincoln wins the emergency election, the nefarious forces controlling him will have unchecked power to destroy the entire free world.
I hate when they do that.
That's why one of us is going to have to run against him.
You got to answer the phone.
Okay, fair's fair. Max, we're going to make you the next president of the United States.
Yes!
Oh, say, can you see? But don't you delight? О, что тут? Выборы. О. Так, ну это. Это вам не нужно. Вот это вам нужно.
Free home delivery.
Логично, все, пошли.
Followed by a round of spiteful mudslinging.
I see. Well, this is a bit irregular. As you're well aware, I'm the most beloved president in history. So I just assumed I'd be running unopposed.
Oh, no, you didn't. You ain't all that.
I freed the slaves.
I was star of a popular television sitcom.
I'm on the penny.
I was on TV.
Now, gentlemen, we can resolve this like adults through moderate reasoned debate.
Very well, then. In the spirit of democracy, I say, bring it.
And it's a beautiful day on the White House.
Меня бесит то, что я постоянно пропускаю диалоги, потому что я бегу. Континью. Дайте ты. А, все, поехали. Значит,
Free home delivery.
Все, не буду бегать. Перед тем, как диалог начинается.
As a candidate for office, my pal Max would like to engage in a thoughtful discussion of the key issues.
Followed by a round of spiteful mudslinging.
I see. Well, as you're...
Oh, no, you...
I freed the...
I was star of a...
I'm on the penny.
I was on TV.
Now, gentlemen, we can resolve this like adults through moderate reasoned debate.
Very well, then. In the spirit of democracy, I say, bring it.
And it's a beautiful day on the White House lawn as we bring you the first in a series of debates for this emergency election for U.S. President. In the Republican corner, we have the giant animated statue of Abraham Lincoln. And representing the Random Violence and Destruction Party, there is the hyperkinetic, rabbit-like creature known as Max. Acting as completely impartial moderator for the debates will be Sam. The candidates are ready, so let's listen in.
Mr. Lincoln, perhaps you'd like to speak about the importance of family values.
Of course. A strong family unit is the rock upon which our society is built. It's easy today, in this age of your blinged-out horseless carriages and racy daguerreotype magazines, to believe that honesty and fidelity are outdated concepts. But I stand proud. I have been completely faithful to my lovely wife, Mary Todd, for over 70 years. I've never even looked at another woman.
Mr. Lincoln, the networks are looking for a soundbite. Would you care to share a few words with us?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness. I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people. Only one man can lead the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The time to act is now. Thank you.
I said basically the same thing.
How do you plan to solve the problem of toxic waste?
Free home delivery.
Ooh, an effective but very controversial proposal from candidate Lincoln. And the crowd did not like that idea one bit. Let's see how it affected the polls.
Лол. Окей.
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
Так, что-нибудь получится с этим сделать?
It's time for another in this ongoing series of debates between Abraham Lincoln and Max. We turn you over to our impartial moderator, Sam.
This election reminds me of a droll story. It seems Chester A. Arthur and the Pope were kayaking down the Amazon one day. Suddenly, a tiny kangaroo fish swims up the Pope's and lodges itself in his. Arthur grabs the Pope's pliers and swelled up like a melon. And the Pope says, "Thanks. Last time that happened, McKinley wanted to." No, wait. I think I told it wrong. I believe in the ideal of a global community, where America is but a small part. We must set aside our differences and work with our fellow nations, all united towards one goal: the complete and utter annihilation of the godless Belgians.
Let's go.
I want to see a return to the prosperity of the America we once knew. A chicken in every pot, and vice versa. If elected, I promise a return to a happier time in America's past. The days when giant thunder lizards marched over the fern-covered marshes of the Midwest, preying on the upstart mammals. Greetings, miserable proles.
Mr. Lincoln, I'd like you to tell the voters your stand on some of the tough issues.
Very well.
How would you describe your tax plan?
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
And Lincoln dodges the question by pulling out his trusty campaign slogan, which pleases the crowd but has no effect on the polls.
Where do you stand on religion and schools?
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
Lincoln pulls out his trusted catch.
That's enough for
Keep
now.
'em coming. I'm ready for anything.
Mr. Lincoln, could you elaborate on your stand on family values?
Without a strong, honest, and faithful family, we are all nothing. I myself have been faithful to my wife for over 150 years.
Time out. Max has to, visit the little candidate's room.
I'm drunk with power, but it just goes right through me.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Подходяще.
Contestants, Mr. Lincoln, I'm going to name some of the tough issues facing our country today. I'd like you to sum up your stand on those issues.
Well, all right. I'm afraid this will have to be completely...
Where do you stand on religion and schools?
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Did we hear that right? Lincoln just came down against both religion and education. Wow, that's gotta hurt him in the polls.
Free home delivery.
Сейчас подумаем. Так, что тут еще можно взять? Теперь можно хватать все что угодно, я думаю. А, не журнал, наверное. Журнал-то там у него хватать.
House of Representatives and Gardens.
I can't let you touch that, sir. Only the president may use the presidential calendar.
Presidential calendar. Funny. Ой, извините. Товарищ, извините.
It's a stack of pithy campaign slogans. The buck stops here, 1,000 points of light, and I did not have sex with that woman.
Well, I did, but I didn't inhale.
Неплохо. Иди. Так.
I did not have sex with that woman.
Не.
1,000 points of light.
1,000 points of light.
The buck stops here. Contestants, it's time for our... Mr. Lincoln, I'd like you to...
Well, all right. I'm afraid...
How would you describe your tax plan?
The buck stops here.
We're not quite sure what Lincoln meant by that, so it looks like, yes, the American people have decided to ignore it.
That's... Time out.
I think we're on the verge of a real breakthrough.
Ой, это, наверное, какой-то двух уникальный диалог, да?
Free home delivery. I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country. Two wrongs don't make a right. I did not have sex with that woman. 1,000 points of light.
Чё бы это ни значило.
Contestant, Mr. Lincoln, I'd like you to...
Well, I'm afraid...
How would you describe your tax plan?
1,000 points of light.
And that doesn't really make a bit of sense, so it looks like it's politics as usual here at the debate.
Вообще.
That's enough.
Keep 'em coming. I'm ready for anything.
I'm a uniter, not a divider. I foresee an America under one rule, an iron-fisted rule. One rabbit, one law. Let your neighbors know that dissent will not be tolerated. All hail Max. I have a dream, America. It starts out where I'm in an all-nude production of Death of a Salesman on Ice, but I haven't studied and I can't remember my lines. Suddenly, it begins to rain marshmallows, but that's okay because trees are made of graham crackers and chocolate bars are the official currency. I believe that by working together, we can make that dream a reality. We have nothing to fear but fear itself. And the chupacabra, Madre de Dios, he'll kill us all. That is all. Stay frosty, America.
Окей, осталось только забилу Клинтонить, наверное.
The buck stops here. Free home delivery. I'm glad that I've been... Two wrongs don't... I did not have...
Да.
Mr. Lincoln, could you elaborate on your stand on family values?
Without a strong, honest, and faithful family, we...
Contestants, it's time. Mr. Lincoln, I'd like you to...
Well, I'm afraid...
how would you describe your tax plan?
I did not have sex with that woman.
And Lincoln has confused the crowd with another well-intentioned but senseless statement. It hasn't affected him in the polls, however.
That's enough for now. Mr. Lincoln, would you like to address the audience again?
Of course. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. I stand here at the steps of the White. Only one man can lead. The time to act is now.
Time out. It's the severed head of the president.
I yearn to hold it aloft and turn giant sea atrocities to stone.
You're thinking of Medusa's head.
Oh yeah, I always get those two heads confused.
А, ну всем плевать, окей. Так.
Who do you like in the election?
My money's on Lincoln, and Lincoln's on my money.
Clever.
Hi, America! It's me, Max! Remember, a vote for me is a vote for prosperity, alacrity, and the tyranny of my furry white iron fist. Thank you.
Да, выборы. Все, привет, привет. Белый Абеба. Ну, такая круглая морда. Морда? Нет, голова. Блин, что я сказать? Очень морда как звучит грубо. Это... Рожица круглая, именно щечки румяные. Так, стоп, флайер. Вот что надо было взять.
It's Lincoln's campaign flyer. I want you. Honest, dedicated.
Да, ну как раз подходит. До дейтинга.
Abraham Lincoln is your man.
Все, зарегаем в грайндере, короче, Линкольна. Let's go, boys.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
Наконец-то один зритель на стриме. Зато фреймы не дропаются, так что... Вот. Так. Ну чё, флайер, acquired, поехали.
What's this? A new application?
Yeah, it's for a friend of ours.
Let's see. Not the Abraham Lincoln. He's tall, distinguished, loves the theater. He sounds perfect.
That chump doesn't have half my cute, fluffy marketability.
Do you think your computer can find him a date?
Computer, nothing. This guy sounds perfect for me. Oh, but he didn't leave his phone number. Next time you see him, give him my number. I'd love to meet him.
Окей. Так. На диске это... Потому что, наверное, она была бесплатной в распространении из всего сезона. Я помню, еще на диск ЛКИ выкладывали. Так, а что тогда?
Hey, Sybil, how goes the dating game?
Computer-generated love is in the air.
А ну окей, я, то есть, дал ей... Дать телефон,
You
значит.
boys want to try the dating scene again?
No thanks.
Just drop an application.
Да, окей. Что там в интеркоме?
Go ahead, next caller. You're on Love Talk with Dr. Feelnice.
Hey, keep away from my intercom.
Значит, я ей дал application Эбрахама Линкольнова. А дальше-то что? Значит... Ща. Отмотка стрима, let's go. Так, что там она говорила? Я вот думаю, надо что-то делать в этой локации и идти обратно в Белый дом уже. Фол номер надо найти. А, все, ясно. Ща по фол Куда? А тут можно куда фол намбер? Фол намбер брать. Есть что-нибудь у нее? На кактусе.
Romance is a lot like this.
Sharpen.
I was thinking.
Да, окей. Значит, патик. Вот не разгадываю, тут вообще где-нибудь есть. Нет, это надо как-то по-другому ее телефон достать. Окей. А, еще надо много долларов откуда достать, точно. Чтобы тут сирум был. Пинли water. И Билс. А как ей дать ее телефон, если я не знаю ее телефона? Сейчас в офис зайду. Да-да, я тоже как раз подумал, надо в офис зайти. Сейчас. Сейчас позвоним. Для начала позвоним.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Sybil.
Hello? Abe? Is it you?
You bet. Honest Abe here.
Very funny, Sam. I have to keep this line open for his call.
А, ну ясно, надо записать его речь. Так, что можно позвонить там? Давайте опять в Белый дом. По приколу, кто там?
White House.
Abraham Lincoln here.
Have you checked the baby?
Who is this? Is this that Max punk?
Who are you calling, Sam?
Так.
The White House.
This is Abraham Lincoln.
I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
You think you can take me, punk? I will knock your so far up your you'll be for a week.
It sounds like the Great Emancipator has some anger management issues.
Так, это не то. Что-нибудь там было на инциденте? А, все. Да, так оно и было, да, там. Так, значит... Куда... Что из себя врубить это? Не.
Sybil.
Hello?
I am reborn.
Is this Mr. Cthulhu calling again?
I will feast on your entrails.
Да.
Look, I already explained. I tried to find a date for you, but all my clients are looking for someone younger. Please stop calling me.
Как это печально. А пицца? А если я пиццу закажу с ктулху?
Who are you calling, Sam?
Mr. Pizza.
I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
What'd they say, Sam?
Extra toppings are $2 each, and they're out of entrails.
Как это печально.
I'm glad we stocked up. We've been going through them at a rate of about one a year since then.
2002 was a great year for calendars.
I'm glad we stocked up. We've been going through them at a rate of...
Вообще классно. Так. Не, значит, в офисе.
When I got this thing, I thought it would be useful.
You always say that.
Так, окей, тут нечего смотреть. Значит, пойду...
Mister, remind me never to clean it.
I still don't trust him, Sam. He's tasted your blood.
Mr. Spatula seems to have calmed down. Remind me never to clean his tank again with a cut on my finger.
I still don't...
Так, окей, все, пойду записывать, наверное. И стоп. Подождите. Я ж телевизор не смотрел. Там в телевизоре что-нибудь поменялось, или там все еще показывают старого этого кукольного президента?
For too long, I've sat passively and watched what's been happening to our great country. Now I'm back, and better than ever. I'm ready to take back America.
The new, improved Abraham Lincoln, now impervious to bullets.
Блин, как неудобно-то, а?
I bought that VCR at the supermarket.
So you know it's a good one.
Still smells like asparagus, though.
Это...
I can't listen to that.
Попробуй. Окей. Все, я поехал в White House. Сейчас буду вайтхаусить не по-детски, не по-детски. Жесткий вайтхаусинг. Никто не выживет.
Where are we going, Sam?
Угадай.
We're off to the White House.
Oh boy!
Куда мы можем еще поехать? В Not Now? Not Now это не destination. Это response. Так. О!
Mr. Lincoln, would you like to say a few words to the audience?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness. I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people. Only one man can lead the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The time to act is now. Thank you.
I've heard better addresses from the 411 operator.
What did you just say?
Hey, Lincoln! Captain Ahab called. He wants his beard back.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
Save it for the debate, Max.
Так, ну все, я пошел. Ой, стоп! А жук? Жук. Жук, вернись. А, вот ты где.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
Ну чё, шотганимся, господа. Я думаю, это достаточно, что...
Nah. Nah.
He's on the phone.
Who are you
Я
calling,
не помню
Sam?
слова этой песни Сент-Этьен.
Sybil.
Шибл.
Hello? Abe? Is that you?
I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man.
That boy.
Wow, Mr. President. It's just such an honor to talk to you. I saw your application and I was wondering, would you like to go out sometime?
This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come.
Oh my. You are a charmer, aren't you?
Гениально.
Well then, Mr. Rail Splitter, where would you like to meet?
I stand here at the steps of the White House.
At the White House. Got it. What time should I meet you?
Now.
The time to act is now.
Oh, I love that decisiveness. I'll rush right over.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
What? I didn't catch that last part.
I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
What? Abe? What's going on?
See you soon. Gotta go.
What the fuck? Да, вообще гениальный пэринг.
So, to sum up, family values are the bedrock of this nation. Our fidelity, honesty, and loyalty to family is our most sacred asset as Americans.
Candidate Max, your rebuttal?
Woohoo, Mr. Lincoln!
I believe we have a question in the audience from someone who is not Candidate Lincoln's wife.
Oh, hi, Sam. Hi, Max.
Greetings, random harlot.
Abe, I'm here. Are you ready for our date?
What? I've never seen this woman before in my life.
But on the phone, you sounded so eager to meet me.
Listen to me, America. I did not arrange a date with this woman.
Oh, so she's good enough to fool around with, but not to date?
Mr. Lincoln, I can't believe you're doing this to me.
Oh, 1%. 1%. О! Как раз подходящая карточка уже стоит.
Contestants, it's time. Mr. Lincoln, I'd like you to sum up your.
Well, I'm afraid.
How would you describe your tax plan?
I did not have sex.
Не, наверное, не подойдет, да?
And Lincoln has confused the...
Ладно.
That's enough for now.
Keep 'em coming. I'm ready for anything.
Так, что там еще? One, two candidates.
Time out.
Что-то еще нужно, да? Сделать. Что ж такого сделать? Здесь 1% еще остался. Что ты там делаешь?
Hey, Jimmy.
Beat it.
Чё beat it-то? Just beat it? Beat it, no one wants to get defeated, да? Не, я думаю. Ты там ссылка правды, лол. Откуда мне взять ссылку правды? У меня нет столько рублей. Особенно в тысячных долей рублей у меня нет. Так. Лампи. Чё-то у нас риббон говорите.
That ribbon is classified, sir. President's only.
Чё, правда? Да, блин. По национальный бюджет проверю.
Step away from the national budget, sir. That's for the president's eyes only.
Я все вижу. Ваш пет. Я все вижу. Так, значит. Пистолет. Боксерская перчатка. Надо еще карточку найти. Еще одну карточку. Окей. Ну, окей. Да. Не хватает у нас это в колодик. Значит, тут мы все взяли. Значит, где-то еще могут быть как-то. Ну, это, наверное, не здесь. Я вижу, тут только календарь. Календарь у нас потом понадобится для пасхалки. Declaration of Independence нам не нужно? Нет, нам не нужно как-то Литвы. Ну, окей. Я пошел тогда. О, нет. Это не сюда. Не сюда. Так, что там еще? Точно! У меня же вот там еще постер. Может, постер взять? Если я там разгружу вообще, я не вижу теперь.
Hey, this phone only takes Susan B. Anthony dollars.
It must be one of those stupid 555 phones.
Yes, act.
Я с этой стороны не вижу, блин. Постер suspect everyone. То есть suspect yourself. Так.
Your name here for naming rights.
Нет, это...
We'll see, little buddy.
Это... Стоп, post no bills, господи.
Post no bills.
А можно?
I'm surprised this sign survived the Clinton administration.
Нет, я не могу это взять. Я уже трогал к тому же. Так. Room for rent. Lol. Окей.
I guess the country really is hard up for cash.
Room
for rent.
Да.
I guess the country...
Что-то еще есть. Я буду разгадывать все вывески, которые на пути увижу. Правда, я тут все видел, кроме Room for rent. По сути-то... Таксис. Интересно, таксис Free Home Delivery подойдет еще раз?
1000 points of light.
Ну, понимаете. Я не понимаю.
The buck stops here.
Да, это все было. Я не пробовал еще раз воспользоваться Free Home Delivery до таксис.
Contestant, Mr. Link, I'd like you to...
Well, I'm afraid...
How would you describe your tax plan?
Free home delivery.
We're not quite sure what
Нет,
Lincoln
это тоже не подходит. Я уже использую этот вариант. Сюда надо искать реально еще одну карточку. Я захотел попробовать. Так. Так, походим, там, может, у Боска что-нибудь найдется еще. Стоп, какого Боска? Я еще усилил толком не смотрел, наверное. Нет, тут смотрел. Что-то такого там может найтись-то. В поисках хихабрин. Так, Сакоз. Что там в постерах? А, give me all you got, господи, вот же даже покосился
Give me
на.
all you got. It's the Army's new recruiting slogan.
That's a lot better than their old one. What are you, chicken? Gonna cry now, baby?
Ой, как
Apparently,
удобно.
there's no room in the military budget for quality adhesives.
Бери тогда. Слоупок, давай.
Where are we going, Sam?
We're off to the White House.
Oh boy!
Let's go, boys. Вум, вум. Так. And another one. And another one. And another cue card. And another cue card.
Give me all you got. Contestant, Mr. Lincoln, I'd like you to...
Well, I'm afraid...
How would you describe your tax plan?
Give me all you got.
And candidate Lincoln has proposed one shocker of an economic strategy, which even Democrats are calling a trifle excessive. That had to have hurt him in the polls.
Упс. Ну все.
The results from the emergency election are coming in. And it appears that former sitcom star Max has been elected President of the United States. In an unprecedented show of bipartisan solidarity, all of the country's political parties have desperately asked for a recount. Let's cut to the White House lawn to hear candidate Lincoln's address.
You've got to be b***ing me, you idiots!
He took the news much better than expected.
Democracy? I will make you all my hypnotic slaves!
Max, that robotic Abe Lincoln will enslave the entire East Coast if we don't stop him.
Who cares? I'm the president of the U.S. Let's go bomb someone into oblivion.
Not just anyone, Max. Abe Lincoln must die.
Yes!
Let's go, boys. Сначала пасхалка.
Finally, Mr. President, you're here.
That's the president? People will vote for anyone these days.
Obviously.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means... Never mind.
Look, Max, all the soda poppers are here.
I don't have time for foreign dignitaries. Check out all the cool stuff on my new desk.
Так.
It's the Secretary of Presidential Whimsy ribbon. Looks like Max can use this to appoint someone as an honorary cabinet secretary.
Вау. Отлично. Что там в бюджете? Давайте.
Hey, look, Max. It's the presidential discretionary budget. You have $100 million to allocate however you want.
What a delightfully random and convenient figure.
А можешь что-нибудь дорисовать? Independence Hall, Statue of Liberty. Но мне нужно... А где находится Independence Hall? Его с мне надо откуда достать деньги. Так. Окей, я пока не знаю. Так.
It's the official United States calendar.
12 of the hottest Supreme Court justices in their skimpiest, naughtiest swimsuits.
Even better, Max. You can actually change the official date.
Oh boy!
Все, давайте я...
We now declare today April 8th, Easter Sunday.
Cripes, we'd better start hiding eggs on the White House lawn.
Already did it.
White.
Max, are
Да
these
ты
the
успел.
eggs that are made of metal and shaped like a pineapple and have a pin in them?
Don't be silly, Sam. I took the pins out first.
He said the thing... Задержка в стриме, я не знаю, что за... Какая именно thing, но было много things. Короче... Да, до стрима еще... До конца стрима еще довольно-таки много времени, потому что надо допройти. Во всяком случае, мы уже стали президентом. Точнее, этот... Волшебный кролик стал президентом. Что там с яйцом?
Hey, an Easter egg.
You mean a carefully hidden item of absolutely no actual value?
Exactly.
Отлично. Чубинхан. Так. Тут еще можно. I guess he's American Psycho. Точно, типа roll the credits. Так, значит, в общем, Cinema Sins, давай. Так, значит, что тут еще можно сделать? Что там с Максом сделать можно?
Can't you get us into the war room, Max?
I kept hearing about presidential powers, but it's all just boring bureaucratic stuff. I was hoping I'd be able to make things explode with my mind.
What are we doing here, Max?
I keep getting whiny memos about the giant robotic Abraham Lincoln who's rampaging through Washington, enslaving the populace. I guess we'd better do something about that.
Возможно.
What's the date today, Max?
I'm President of the United States, Sam. What date do you want it to be?
I'm glad we took this time to talk, Max.
Keep in touch, Sam. I mean that.
Так, значит, я уже, значит, назначил деньги в Independence Hall. И тебе можно, короче... День нет, нету Дня независимости. В Песах есть, да? Окей. Secretary's Day, Arbor Day, Earth Day. Что там в Earth Day?
We now declare today, April 22nd, Earth Day.
People of America, take this day to ignore all practical concerns and devote all your attention to one day of crackpot extreme environmentalist activism, which you'll forget about for the rest of the year.
People of Berkeley, California, keep up the good work.
Затроды. Так, что тут еще есть?
Oh boy.
Значит, ну, Песах, наверное, нас особо не интересует.
We now declare today, April 3rd, the beginning of Passover. Shalom. Let my people go. Oh boy.
Так, что, День секретаря, let's go, boys.
We now declare today, April 26th, Secretary's Day.
That's supposed to be Administrative Professionals Day.
Wow, Sam. When I picked you for vice president, I didn't know you were such a politically correct bleeding heart liberal.
All right, then. Secretary's Day.
Oh, boy!
Так, Arbor Day, what the hell that
declare
means?
today, April 27th, Arbor Day.
Everybody go outside today and hug a tree.
Hug nothing. This year I'm hoping to get to second base.
Хорошо. Так, что там у нас?
Stand aside, pal. The president needs to get into the war room.
I'm afraid that's not allowed, sir.
Perhaps you didn't hear our advisor. We would like to see our war room.
No can do, sir. Orders.
Max says you can take a vacation.
We will make an exception, just this once.
Thank you, sir, but no can do.
It's Arbor Day.
I'll tell a tree, sir.
Все, сейчас. Надо подобрать день
You
подходящий.
can't tell the president what to do. Let us into that room.
Just following orders, sir. No exceptions.
We are most definitely not amused.
Until I hear from Chuckles, my superior officer. I'm to guard this door.
Your superior officer is riding on the shoulder of a 20-foot-tall Abraham Lincoln statue that's destroying Washington.
It's covered in the contingency plan, sir.
We'll be back.
Roger that.
Max, I mean His Excellency El Jefe Maximilian I, Intimidator of the Realm, has a special surprise for you. Better get those handkerchiefs ready. This could get sentimental.
Agent Superball, we have decided to reward you for your excellent service to your country, for your unwavering commitment to preventing us from being where we most desperately needed to be, for your unerring devotion to being a constant hindrance in our task. For all these things and more, we now dub thee, Superball.
Meats and cheeses. Не, логично.
Secretary in charge of guarding the war room door.
Max, no.
Oh, right. Secretary of Defense, whatever. So we have spoken, so it shall be.
All hail Max.
I'm overwhelmed, sir. I don't know what to say.
Now run along to a cabinet meeting.
I'm afraid I can't do that, sir.
You've got to be kidding me.
I still have my orders.
Ну ок.
Oh boy! We now declare today April 26th, Secretary's Day.
That's supposed to...
Wow,
All right. Hey,
Гениально.
Soups. Secretary Superball, the president would like you to take a memo.
To people of the planet Earth, we know what you've been doing. Cut it out. Hugs, your nuclear arsenal wielding leader, etc., etc.
Did you get all that?
No pencil, sir.
Today is Secretary's Day. You have to take the day off.
It's the law, Jack!
A vacation? Permission to weep openly, sir.
Not just granted, but encouraged.
The forces of bureaucracy win again.
I love this country.
I think the war room door is only openable in time of war.
Stupid old piece.
Look, Max, it's our old pal. Look, Grand Imperial Warlord Maximus Optimus, keeper of the 7 Keys. It's our old pal, the former child star and embarrassing idol semifinalist, Peepers.
That's former child star and embarrassing idol semi-finalist, Governor Peepers.
You're a governor, too?
That's right. I got North Dakota.
North Dakota, the leftover state.
I thought it was North Dakota, still warmer than Saskatchewan.
Hey, be nice. We've got a rich and varied history.
North Dakota, hope you like snow.
North Dakota, come climb all over our big white butte.
Hey!
Sorry, I got caught up in the moment.
What's there to do in North Dakota?
Plenty. Snowmen, snow angels, snow forts, snowball fights, homemade ice cream, and of course the majesty of Mount Rushmore.
That hasn't been decided yet.
Right, I spoke too soon.
Can't we all just get along?
We can if we all just keep quiet and avoid another incident.
Honesty is rarely the best policy. All us presidents know that.
What business do you have in the Oval Office?
We need the president to settle custody of Mount Rushmore.
Max has the presidential pen. Somewhere.
Just tell me where to sign.
Great, the problem is solved. But seriously, if you guys see the president, tell him we're waiting.
Max really is president now.
It was in the papers.
We haven't been watching the news back in Fargo. We've been so busy with the arms buildup.
What was that?
Did I say arms buildup? I meant Winter Paradise Toboggan and Scrapbooking Jamboree.
So long, peeps. Hey, Specs. Max, you remember... Most omnipotent exaltedness Max Sama, overseer of the 9 cosmic planes. You remember Specs, the other soda popper.
We vaguely recognize our loyal subject.
What are you guys talking about?
Kiss the ring.
What? No.
What business do you have with the president?
We're here to get federal resolution on a dispute.
It wouldn't be a dispute if you...
If I what?
Nothing.
Awkward.
Значит, будник Северной Дакоты. Да. Да. Я как-то не особо разбираюсь в спорных территориях Дакот. Но сейчас мы разберемся, короче, что у них тут происходит. Мне еще понравилось, что одно из имен президента Максама. В общем, скажите этому Максеве, короче. Так, что тут... ладно, я прям все переберу.
I'm now the governor of South Dakota.
Hey, just like Whizzer.
No, not just like Whizzer. I was the first one of us to run for office.
Like you invented it. You just... forget it.
О, ладно, сейчас дайте музыка.
Sing your theme song for us.
No, I don't sing that anymore.
Капец.
I want to be respected as more than just a beloved TV celebrity.
Хорошо, Рональд Рейган.
Makes you feel better. You were never really that beloved.
Sam and I always watched your show with detached irony.
What are you doing as governor?
I'm fixing the problems in the state and getting it back to perfect working order. Did you know that the Black Hills are really more of a greenish gray? I've got a committee addressing the problem.
But what about the Badlands?
We're making them even worse.
With respects. Welcome back, Governor Whizzer. Here to give another demonstration on soda abuse?
That's not funny.
Why should your state get Mount Rushmore?
Because they just want it for tourism. But my plan will save lives. It'll become a monument to soda abuse prevention. People will realize that just like Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and the other guy, they too can overcome their crippling addiction to carbonated beverages.
George Washington never had a soda addiction.
Why do you think he needed false teeth?
Из-за табака, лол. Так.
Thirsty?
Yes!
Got milk?
But you're not going to offer me a soda, are you? You know I can't resist them.
We wouldn't do that. We've got, let's see here, orange soda, cola, grape soda, pop, some more orange soda, and tea.
Tea, please.
We're all out of tea. Soda?
Why are you doing this?
You are tearing me apart, Max.
How did West Dakota become a separate state?
The three of us ran for governor together. We got along so well during the campaign, and we were all such former TV celebrities that all three of us won. The voters realized they'd elected 3 governors for only 2 states. That's when the unpleasantness began.
What was the unpleasantness?
We fought for a long time about how to divide up the states.
There was almost a war! But we divided everything up fairly and all agreed that Mount Rushmore should be in the South.
We did not! You!
I what?
You! Oh, never mind.
Так,
What
еще
was
раз.
the unpleasant?
We almost went to war.
What? Yeah? What?
You! Oh!
А, все понятно.
Why not divide it up equally?
That would never work. It's not even.
Each of you could get a third of Roosevelt.
I want the mustache.
I wanted the mustache.
Okay, Max gets Roosevelt's mustache, Specs gets the glasses, Peepers, you get an ear and both nostrils.
That just leaves me with the forehead.
All right then, Whizzer, we'll throw in Crazy Horse, but that's my final offer.
It's not even finished.
This will never work. It's just like last time.
Stay dry, Whizman.
Окей, надо, короче, достать ссылку, правда, чтобы сформить это Уизеру. Как у Уизеру? Нету. Так, что-то у нас... Так, господи. Индепендент... И чем мне это поможет? Так, что тут у нас здесь? Ничего нету связанного. Так. Значит, бабло. Нет у вас Independence Hall, господа. Вы не в курсе, у вас Independence Hall. Я очень хорошо хожу по комнате. Прекрасно, просто прекрасно. Значит, что-то у нас есть в округе. Statue of Liberty, Alamo. Так.
I have nothing to say about that.
Че так? А с этого края ничего там не посмотреть. До свидания, Макс. Так, что у нас есть?
Where are we going, Sam?
Стоп. А что мне с ним делать-то?
After that rampaging Lincoln.
Давайте посмотрим, что там можно.
Well, he wasn't hard to find.
Just had to follow the trail of broken campaign promises.
That's pretty profound for a high-speed car chase, Max.
I like to think I transcend genre conventions, Sam.
Так, что у нас тут есть? Есть трамплины. Окей.
It's Lincoln we need to stop at this point.
Да.
The bullets have no effect.
Потому
He's
что
made
вы
of
не
marble,
понимаем.
Max, and fueled by rage.
Made with Rage. А не Made with Hate, там у Fox of Rage песня есть.
Lincoln smash!
А,
He's
окей.
a testy little emancipator, isn't he?
Хорошо, бибикаем. Так, окей, пока ничего не сделаешь. Даже бабла не найдешь. Куда достать кучу бабла? А! Посмотрим, что там усилил. Просто так. Так, что у нас из предметов ничего интересного? Яйцо, вышел заяц на крыльцо. Что там усилил теперь? Там нету мании. О, dating device. Окей, неплохо.
Hiya, Sybil. How are things in the world of computer-generated romance?
Oh, I'm not doing that anymore. Can you believe that guy? Never mentioning that he was married? Men are such self-centered jerks.
Не знала.
Preach it, girlfriend!
So you changed careers again?
Yeah, now I'm running a dating service.
Come again?
Grindr, наконец-то.
Carbon dating service. I bought this astoundingly useful machine that tells me how old things are.
I usually just cut them in half and count the rings.
There's a reason you're not invited to birthday parties anymore.
I wanted a fresh start in a new career to get my mind off that fiasco with Honest Abe. This wasn't my first choice, but I got a good deal on the carbon dating equipment online, and I couldn't afford to change my sign.
You're having financial problems?
I'm afraid so. After my public humiliation with Lincoln, all the applicants for my dating service demanded their money back. Not to mention all the money tied up in pending litigation with the clients who watched Max's dating video.
I stated very clearly up front that viewer discretion was advised.
Believe me, I would love to just close up shop for a while and take a vacation. Forget about Honest Abe and all the lawsuits.
It was a wardrobe malfunction!
But unless I get a major windfall, I have to hope the carbon dating business takes off.
How does carbon dating work?
I don't know. Something about carbon-14 and half-lives and radiation.
I'm impressed with your detailed scientific knowledge. Very professional.
That's the beauty of it. I don't really need to know anything. I just aim my little machine at something and it tells me how old it is. Allow me to demonstrate. This tiki is... Oh my gosh! It's 2,000 years old! This is fantastic!
Old is good?
Absolutely! I can have my office put on the National Register of Historic Places. I could even get a grant. I'd be rich.
Окей. Да.
Can we borrow your carbon dating machine?
No way. That machine is still my only chance to take care of my money problems.
Всё,
Unless I get a
сейчас
grant,
будет.
since I'm now on the National Register of Historic Places. There's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Who could possibly need a freelance carbon dating service?
Plenty of people. Freelance archaeologists, independent historians, rogue paleobotanists.
It's also naughty fun for your next bachelorette party.
And now that Antiques Thunderdome is getting so popular, business is bound to pick up.
Antiques Thunderdome? The show where common everyday people bring random junk from around the house to a giant steel cage match and engage in a no-holds-barred appraisal to the death?
That's the one. Now everybody's convinced they have some priceless treasure in their attic, and their home will be declared a historic monument.
See you around, Sybil.
See you around, Tommy.
Where are we going, Sam?
Угадай.
We're off to the White House.
Oh boy!
О, прям сразу для удобно. Let's go, boys.
Where are we?
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
Sybil left the door unlocked. She's probably living it up on some tropical island on the taxpayer's dime.
I bet she's getting abducted in some sleazy nightclub forced to do unspeakable things for a power-mad despot before narrowly escaping his volcano-top lair with only one of her kidneys left.
Don't be such a pessimist, Max.
Sorry, Sam. It's just no fair. We're stuck here working, and she gets to have all the fun.
It's Sybil's carbon dating machine.
Изи кратко. Так, значит.
I wonder what future archaeologists will learn from our most sacred treasure.
That you can watch 250 channels, and there's still nothing good on.
Действительно.
It's locked.
Отстань, Макс, что ты максуешь тут? Так, слушай, какая?
I don't want to know how old that is.
Жаль. Что там на интеркоме будет?
No comment.
Что с кактусом? Как считаете? Кактус
I don't want
хороший?
to know how old that is.
Как отвечаю?
I don't want to know how old that is. Sybil must have read her machine wrong. It says this tiki is only 10 years old.
I thought that price tag on the bottom looked suspicious.
Действительно. Так, что-то еще один кактус. И ничего больше, окей. Чё такого оценить? Пойду в свой офис сначала. Там что-нибудь оценю. Я хочу оценить календарь.
I don't want to know how old that is.
Ваш пет. Трус. Трус это миллиард лет, наверное, этому календарю 2002 год. Да.
Wow, it says that Leonard is only 19 years old.
Let that be a cautionary tale to the kids about spending too much time in casinos.
Кошмар.
I don't want to know how old that is. I don't want to know how old that is. It says Jesse James's hand is only 14 years old.
I don't believe that.
Odd. Max, have you been dieting? Odd. Max.
А, самому себя нельзя. Окей.
I don't want to know how old that is.
Печально. Не целься туда, ты что? Зачем? Нет, нет, не интересно. Так, что-то еще можно оценить с такого.
I don't want to know how old that is.
Жаль.
This thing says Hubert is 16 years old.
I wondered why he was acting all sullen and unresponsive.
I don't want to know how old that is. Mr. Spatula is only 1 year old, but this thing says he's 2. Oh no, I forgot his birthday.
Don't bother. I put a piece of cake in there one time and he didn't seem to like it. Hey, Hugh Bliss.
Yes, hi. I'm Hugh Bliss. Stay colorful.
Меня интересует его возраст.
That's weird. It says his age is burnt sienna.
That is weird. He doesn't look a day over taupe.
Здесь полностью согласен. Хью Блисс наш любимый. Видите, прям на него показывает это указатель стрейт, понимаете? Что-то есть у...
Oh, Mr. President, please do not execute me.
Хорошо. Хорошо.
I don't want to know how old that is.
А чё так?
I don't want to know how old that is.
What is that? Keep that away from me.
Relax, Bosco. It only tells how old you are.
Why do you need to know that? Did someone send you to find out how old I am?
Sheesh, never mind.
That's your problem with dating, Sam. You give up too easily.
Hey, Bosco.
Yeah?
Да?
Why is the government spying on you, Bosco?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I know too much.
Just humor the poor guy, Max.
But I make new start in America, which I love. So it's no need to targeting me.
I suppose you've got some ridiculously complex whirligig to defend yourself against the feds?
It's the people, comrades. Workers will overthrow fascist regime.
What about us loafers?
All are welcome. Come their victory, workers will unite to bring downfall of corrupt administration. We will number in tens of millions.
That's a lot of Bolsheviks.
No, it's all true. Plus, I'm working on a satellite missile defense system.
Wow.
Missile defense system? Isn't that more than a little bit overkill?
Yet, we are strong like bear against attack. I'm working on modifying BTAD's Part 2.
Your anti-delivery system?
That's right. It was already programmed to keep people from delivering goods to the store. So I just went into the database and changed beef jerky to intercontinental ballistic missiles.
So now anyone can just deliver a blimp load of beef jerky to your store without fear of reprisal?
A small price to pay for freedom.
We want to buy something.
Ah, it's evil but necessary private enterprise.
Isn't that a little pricey for truth serum?
It's bargain.
It really does work, and I haven't even tried it yet. Sam, this morning I used your toothbrush.
Results are guaranteed.
I used it to clean out my ears. This is refreshingly liberating.
Besides, I need the money to complete my satellite defense system.
I needed to clean out my ears because I'd been rummaging through...
Okay, I've heard enough. We'll take that truth serum.
Is yours for only one...
I seem to have left my $100 million in my...
Конечно.
Nothing for us right now.
Окей.
До свидания, comrade Boskovorsky.
We'll catch you on flip side, comrades dog and rabbits.
Так, окей, А, стоп! Точно. Что там с сосисочками? Сосисочки.
Wow, Bosco, by my readings, these weenies date from the early Cretaceous period.
Da, it's a special bargain for you. Still tasty. A handful today only.
You don't understand. Your store is now a national historic place. These weenies are valuable artifacts.
Really? I mean, of course. And preserving heritage of my people. Just how valuable are we talking about here?
We'll get back to you on that.
Опять в Белый дом. Что ж такое? Это что так и живут президенты, да, идут в магазин, к Берику, потом обратно в Белый дом на своей машине. Там даже Secret Service не ходит. О, подождите, у меня же новая машина есть. Точнее, опять новые декады и флажочки. Прям Saints Row 4, бэйби. Так, ну все, я пришел перераспределять бюджет. А те деньги куда делись? Отлично, мне надо путешествовать обратно.
Hail to the chief. I don't know how you guys did it, but I just got a huge check from the government.
You earned it, Bosco. It's not easy to perfectly preserve weenies that predate the discovery of fire.
Not to mention the teeming microcosm growing in the bathroom. We're considering making it a national wildlife preserve.
Now I can finally finish my satellite defense system.
So we can have the truth serum?
Sure. Let me dig it up from the labs.
Водка!
But it works. Trust me. Get a couple of shots of that in somebody, and they'll tell you all their secrets.
Thanks, Bosco.
Я так и знал. Еще к тому же фигмена, ну где ее там достают-то? Из родников своего туалета? Не знаю. До свидания, Макс. Привет, Макс.
Where are we going, Sam?
We're off to the White House.
Oh boy!
Hey, Whizzer. Would you like a drink?
As long as it's not soda.
Stay dry, Whizman.
Нет, все. Вот тебе водка.
Care for a drink?
It's soda, right? You brought more soda.
Sure, why not?
Она пустая.
Wow! That's got more kick than the other one.
Фига себе, даже не помолчуйся.
Thanks, Max. You guys are my best friends.
Now, can we get back to the deliberation?
What's the point? You still think Peeper's idea is stupid.
Stupid? You never told me you thought my idea was stupid.
He said your idea of adding Herbert Hoover hugging the former presidents was the stupidest thing he'd
Что
ever
за слэш
heard.
фанфик?
Well, it is. Hoover wasn't even a president, which means he certainly wasn't the most loving of all the presidents.
Well, at least I didn't suggest putting a parking garage in George Washington's forehead, like some four-eyed freaks I know.
You little...
You big...
Of course you realize this means war!
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 Ну логично.
What's this I hear? What wondrous thing is this? The DEFCON klaxons ring, a flashing light above the door. There's just one thing it could mean. War. Oh, what is it good for? What is it good it's for? Good for you. Good for you. It's good for me. Oh, war. What is it good for? What is it good for? It strengthens the economy. It shows the world that we've got stones and carriers with fighters round the war. Oh, what is it good for? What is it good it's for? Good for you. It's good for me. It's the cat's meow. Here we go. War. Oh, what is it good for? It's good for you. It's good for me. Oh, war. Oh, what is it good for? Oh, it strengthens the economy. All lengthy battles and incumbents dream, because it can't change horses in midstream. For bombs and guns and so much more, we celebrate the joys of war, war, war. For bombs and guns, oh, and so much more, we celebrate the joys of war.
Well,
Let's not do that again.
Так, надо проветрить комнату. Секунду. Отличный мюзикл. Много агентов Смита. Все. Так. Чё его-то? За что?
Look, Max, in the White House garden pond. It's Jimmy Two Teeth.
We often allow lobbyists to use the pool, Sam.
Jimmy's a lobbyist now? What's he lobbying for? Cheese interests?
Affordable health care for the aged and underprivileged, Sam. He's a lot more multifaceted than you give him credit for.
В общем, теперь понятно, кто АБ придумал. Что там в Дакоте?
The civil war in the Dakotas seems to be escalating, Max.
Let them thin out the overpopulation of moose and strip malls for a few weeks, and then we'll step in.
У меня уши проходили сквозь. Окей, сквозь.
Where are we going, Sam?
Ладно. Сейчас, секунду.
No place. Never mind.
Сейчас, что там на другом экране? Другая ситуация в Дакоте.
It looks like Bismarck has fallen to the West Dakotan militia.
Oh no! That will wipe out the country's crucial snow and slush reserves.
Your compassion for your people is heartwarming, Mr. President.
Так, что, печеньки.
It's a plate of fancy cookies.
For the discriminating general with a sweet tooth and a taste for vengeance.
Отлично.
Hey, there's gourmet coffee. In case the idea of war makes you insufficiently jittery.
I'm plenty juiced just being in here. Let's blow stuff up.
Окей.
Looks like a remote homing beacon in the frigid Antarctic.
So peaceful, so serene.
Want to blow it up?
You have to ask?
О!
Homing beacon to the Kremlin doesn't seem to be working. It was probably turned off in the spirit of Glasnost.
More likely those lazy commie bastards forgot to change the batteries.
Lazy former commie bastards, Max. It's the distant, peaceful world of Krypton.
They mock us with their utopian society of crystal cities and absentee parents. They must be exterminated!
Yeah.
Well, what do you know? Bosco was right. The government really has been targeting his store for destruction.
Won't he be glad when we tell him?
What do you say we keep this to ourselves, Max?
You're right. We don't want to ruin the surprise.
Сейчас.
This'll teach him to put me in the phantom zone.
Lex Luthor, let's go. Какая кнопка веселая.
Bow down before me.
Сквозь. Да блин.
Aw.
Better pull up a chair, little buddy.
Ладно. Так, ну босс копает, то надо
Dinner
сказать
special
наверняка.
tonight? Penguin flambe.
Who would have suspected the Washington Monument is really a self-replenishing supply of intercontinental ballistic missiles?
It's good to see it used for something more useful than corny innuendo for once.
I wonder if this will have a significant impact on our delicate ecosystem.
Ой, да ладно.
Absolutely. My ego is bigger already.
There's no beacon for the missile to lock onto.
Then we'll just have to do this the slow way. Lock and load, Sam. We're off to Red Square.
Some other time, little buddy.
Attention, Bosco shoppers. Clean up in aisle everything.
Вау. Прямоугольная ракета. Ничего себе он там.
Would you look at that? Bosco's satellite defense system actually works.
Well played, Bosco. You're safe. But for how long?
Еще одна ракета, дайте. Ну понятно. Даже траекторию мы не выбрали до баллистической ракеты.
This is just a senseless waste of taxpayer
Нормально.
dollars.
But it's undeniably fun, Sam.
Может, обломком вызывают, я не знаю. А можно еще
You
одну
already
ракету?
got a missile on the way there.
Окей.
Apparently, once we've shot them, there's no longer a homing beacon for the missiles to lock onto.
Кошмар. Как так? А если хочу еще взрывать?
These must be for the Joint Chiefs and other quasi-important hoo-has.
Nice screensaver.
То есть великолепно скорее. Окей. Машину с экранов.
Where are we going, Sam?
Lincoln.
After that rampaging Lincoln.
Must Die,
Yes.
короче. А чё, у нас теперь есть ракеты или чё? Как мне с ним расправиться теперь?
I will destroy you.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
Чё там с ракетами? А, ракету направить на Линкольна. Я просто не понял. Я же не видел там нигде выбора, чтобы направить ракету на Линкольна. Сейчас сначала проверю, как у Боска дела. Ничего не бабахнул, ты не заметил?
Hey, Bosco.
Yeah?
Tell us about that.
I'm working on modifying.
А, все. Ты не заметил, что у тебя уже ракет потеряли, ладно? Я вот хотел это проверить. Сейчас иду направить ракету на Линкольн. Надо все-таки в первого дома пойти, да, опять?
Where are we?
Я просто
We're off to the.
Oh boy!
не понял. О, данс, окей. Кейт Буш, here I go. Ага, ладно. Так. А как попасть по Линкольну? Сейчас посмотрим, значит.
Jimmy Two Teeth.
He's enjoying the four.
А чё?
Jimmy Two Teeth seems to be enjoying himself.
He's enjoying the four freedoms, Sam. Freedom from responsibility, freedom from conscience, freedom from hygiene, and freedom from work.
Великолепно. Что могу сказать? Так.
Where are we going, Sam?
Так, значит,
No place. Never mind.
направить на Линкольн надо в погоне, получается. Что-то еще. А, Бог-маньел, что там?
What to select target? Press fire. That's all it says.
Чё, правда? Как это просто. Как это просто. Окей, я буду
Where are we
думать.
going, Sam?
After that rampaging Lincoln.
Yes.
У меня уже мозги не работают. Так.
My gun just isn't big enough to stop him.
Можно
It's Lincoln we need to stop at this point.
Calm down and maybe we can find you a good cabinet position.
Unacceptable!
Just as well, Max. It would cost a fortune to feed that guy.
Так, а, окей.
Where are we going, Sam?
Я, значит, перископ туда смотрит, да?
We're off to the White House.
На Джимми Тутита. Я что-то не досмотрел, да? Значит, нам нужен таргетинг другой, да? Что там в бюджете? Может что-нибудь еще сделать? Не, ну пусть будет у Боска все еще, окей. Так. Как там на улице дела? А, на улице солнечно. Перископ, смотри в другую сторону.
The White House pool. Most secure waiting pool on Earth.
Нет, не хочешь? Окей. Значит, у нас есть Carbon Dating девайс. Что такого сделать, чтобы ракета полетела на Линкольна? В общем, это надо смотреть вовремя, я думаю, да? О!
Hi, I'm George Washington. Anyone need their nuts cracked?
Please don't make fun of George Washington.
Бекон взять, ничего себе. Ага, все, я понял. Значит, осталось найти Бикон. Бикон, ты где? Бикон, вернись. А! Бикон у Боска, да? Раз на него направлено прямо. Так. Себе, ладно. У нас же нету бикона наведения ракет здесь. Раз уж ракета постоянно летят по Боску, да? Окей. Интересно, а где у Боска в офисе? Где там один бикон может прятаться? Интересно. Хорошие подсказки, спасибо. Не слишком спойлерные, но я это просто мог бы сам догадаться, наверное, если бы подумал. А я не хочу думать даже. Так. У вас есть тут таргетинг биконы, господа?
Are these weenies beef or pork?
Or woolly mammoth meat?
It's 100% all natural ingredients. It's to perfection.
Ага.
No thanks. I brought my lunch today.
Я же не может прятаться бикон.
Yeah.
Детец.
See you later, Bosco.
У меня уже мозги не работают. Так. Сейчас, значит, Колта. Так, значит, Hellside.
Look, stuck to the camera. That must be the homing
привет,
beacon for the
беконы.
intercontinental ballistic missiles aimed at Bosco's store.
What was that?
He said that must be the best price on baby wipes I've ever seen.
А, ну все. Фигаси. Какой прикол. Спасибо за подсказку, реально. Что-то я дважды два не смог сложить. Попёрли. Это... Насилие. Let's go.
After that rampaging Lincoln.
Yes!
Насилие, бэйби. Fire in the hole. А, еще и липучая. Окей.
Nice toss, Max. We'd better act fast before he manages to knock off the beacon.
Or choose his own back off to escape. Where are we going, Sam?
Угадай.
We're off
Куда
to
мы
the White
отправимся?
House.
Oh boy!
Время бабахать. Уи.
Looks like the targeting beacon is still stuck on Lincoln.
This is a pretty impressive temper tantrum, Sam. At this rate, he'll have enslaved all of DC and most of Baltimore by
Не,
tomorrow
Балтимор
morning.
только не это.
Gads, you're right,
Только не
Max.
кетчуп.
Still, I think we should stop him.
We haven't got anything better to do.
И поехали. Наконец-то.
Mr. President?
Don't mind if I do.
Огонь, ну...
Let's go.
Shouldn't we revel a little?
We don't want to miss this.
Чуть слишком близко. Нас не заденет. А, это все? Не сдетонировал даже. Baby.
Whee! That was better than feeding laxatives to pigeons on parade days.
We broke 2 presidents in one afternoon.
A personal best.
Well, it looks like the country is saved, at least from mass hypnosis. What do you want to do now?
Let's abuse my powers as leader of the free world to squeeze the middle class until they're burning their own shoes for heat.
Sounds fun, but I was thinking we could treat ourselves to some chocolate-frosted gut bombs and then have a little target practice down at the Smithsonian.
Sam, you're my best friend.
Agent Chuckles, report. Query status. Lincoln Gambit, 4-7. Query not acknowledged and acceptable timeout parameters. Error. 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 Error.
Джимены, что ли? Ну, все, Эйб Линкольн уничтожен. Всем спасибо за внимание. Только никого без сафринга. О, господи. Контрапоинтс. Ties that bind. Потому что она увлекается шибари. Все. It's all connected. BDSM and the suffering. Well, obviously. Из детей Техаса. Из детей Балтимора. Кетчупа. И города. Мэриленд может спать спокойно. Ну, если они отошли от эффектов гипноза, я не знаю. Очень интересно, намного это... По ощущениям, больше контента, чем в предыдущих эпизодах. Хотя, нет, наверное, просто третий эпизод был такой. Там менее такие фантомные локации. Ну что, казино. Ну, казино. Все. А тут прям целый белый дом. Это прям как на ТВ-шоу там тоже. Мне понравилось. Локация, конечно. Так. Ну чё? Я уже забыл, какой там следующий эпизод. Я знаю, что последний там на Луне там и все такое. Я забыл название после 5-го эпизода. В общем, будет интересно, наверняка. Второй сезон у меня уже куплен. А третий, наверное, они тоже ремастерят. По идее-то должны. Окей, отлично. Великолепно. Я тут засиделся уже. Так, ну, не то, что меня кто-то отсюда выгоняет, ну, знаете. Вот. Так, ну все, опять 500 скриншотов на скриншоте. Ну, это нормально, это нормально. Недавно... О, все, окей. Я просто уже забыл, что я читал про Сканкейп. Да, я уже забыл, что... Или я не видел. Иногда не обратил внимания на то, что они уже там ремастерят третий сезон. Ну, в общем, ждем 4-й сезон, наверное. После этого что еще ему делать, по идее-то. Там, кстати... Блин... Саймон де Сосера там новая часть будет. Я не играл в оригинал, но, блин, Саймон де Сосера, интересно. Интересно, да. Саймон де Сосера Origins выйдет, короче. Окей, прикольно. В общем, возвращаемся на трек стриминга квестов. Потому что это капец интересно. И, с другой стороны, мне не интересно играть в квесты одному. А на стриме выхлоп какой-то есть, с кем это может полотать в чатике. Я еще, кстати, купил класс All 9. Так что между сезонами Seven Max можно будет впихнуть класс of All 9, да. Да, и может быть там Alan Wake поиграть, я не знаю, посмотрим. Если мне что-нибудь экшенов захочется, я Alan Wake пойду. Если не захочется, то тогда класс of All 9 поиграю, потому что там... Ну, там нету ачивок. Я сам все не буду в такой играть, а на стриме это будет ржака полнейшая. Вот. Всем спасибо за внимание. До новых встреч. Не знаю, на следующей неделе или через неделю. В общем, у меня там будет отпуск, потом, может быть, там постримлю. А может быть, наоборот. Я вообще-то, наоборот, в отпуска не стримлю. Как-то я сбиваюсь с ритма рабочего типа. Рабочего. Кстати, о рабочем ритме завтра будет новое видео про Синичу. Вот, потому что смонтирую, по сути, на такую быть фоновую музыку. Вот, в общем, спокойной ночи. Пока-пока.